All right, board gamers, I'm back. I'm gonna go through the games that I haven't played yet that came out in 2024. So in my recent video or my previous video, I told you about the games that I have played in 2024 or that came out in 2024. And I also gave my rating to them and just talked about the games. So look up that video if you haven't already. I'll put a link up here somewhere, up there, I guess. And so this video, I'm just gonna go through. I don't know everything about the games that I'm going through. Some of them are on my radar just because they look cool, like the first impression, and some I know a little bit more about. So I'm just gonna talk about the games, and maybe that will influence you to looking into the game as well, or maybe that will make you stay away from a game, or as I would love you to do, write in the comment section if there is a game that I really shouldn't play or that I must try out of the games that I'm going through, or if I missed some game that's really awesome that I haven't included in this list. I got some advice from some Facebook comments when I put up my latest video there, so thanks for that. And as always, I'm really grateful if you push the like button and subscribe. You don't have to do it, but if you do it, I'm happy. Let's go on with this video and start off with Black Forest, a game from Uwe Rosenberg, who is probably one of my favorite designers, up there with Stefan Feld. And this game says it's a re-implementation of Glass Road, a game that I really enjoy as well. But I've heard that it has quite some similarities, but they both have this rondel mechanism that is pretty cool. It's the resources that changes value when you use them, and you have to calculate how to use them wisely. You also move around the map where you can build stuff from what I've understood, or you can pick one of the three things on the spaces where you go, from what I've heard. And there's buildings that you can build that has effects, endgame and ongoing effects, and so on. I think this is probably going to be right up my alley. If you tried it, let me know what you think about it. And yeah, that's Black Forest. Now we're going to look into Unconscious Mind, a game that I have backed, and I have it back here somewhere. By the way, Black Forest as well. I think I own it already. I just haven't played it yet. I think it's in a box, unpacked. But Unconscious Mind is a game that I backed on Kickstarter just because of FOMO, because I thought, maybe this will be good. I backed games from Jonny, or played games from Jonny Pack before, and I'm not super impressed with the games that I played. Merchant's Cove, tried it once, sold it, didn't really enjoy that one. Coloma, I think, was almost a really good game. I enjoyed it the first time I played it. The second time, I thought it was missing something. If you tried any of these games, let me know. And in this, there's also other designers that I don't know of. So Laskas, the first time he made a game, that's on BGG, I guess. And then Antonio, that has made some games that aren't super well received as it seems. So, but I mean, as you can tell, it has already climbed up to 499 and 233 spot on strategy games on BGG. So it seems very well received with 8.0 rating. But it's also on the heavy Euro side. So it's 3.96 out of 5 in complexity. So that's probably why I haven't tried it yet, because it's got to be some rules to get into. Let's look at some of the pictures in the game. It doesn't tell me anything because I haven't started looking through the rulebook yet. But it looks pretty cool, doesn't it? If you tried it, let me know what you think about it. Let's go on with Windmill Valley. That's from the designer Dani Garcia, that also made a few games. that I haven't tried. I heard that Barcelona is pretty good. And this game, actually, I looked into and wasn't interested until my friend tried it and said that this game is right up my alley and I should really try it. So Windmill Valley is right up my alley. Yeah. I'm back to middle school, rhyming. Anyways, I don't know much about the game. He just told me that I would probably like it because there's a lot of stuff that chain together. And I tend to enjoy that. Yeah. Some pictures of the game. I've ordered it, but it was out of stock, so I will get it eventually. Then we have El Burro, a game that I did back, and if you ever play La Granja, this is supposed to be like a heavier version of that. And as you can see, weight 4.26. Haven't got it to the table yet, but La Granja is a pretty good game. I would rate it somewhere in like 7.5. I got the new version, the Master Deluxe version or whatever that came out on Kickstarter. And this came out like roughly at the same time. But it's supposed to be more heavy. And there's still going to be the multi-use cards in the game and these cards that you can use multiple sides of that do different things. And yeah. I just haven't tried it, but the same as with Unconscious Mind, it's pretty well received. Not as many rankings or as high ranked, but I think it's also because it's it's not the easiest game to get hold of if you didn't back it. So yeah, really excited to try this out. Don't know when I will, but I'm looking forward to it. Next game I also have back here on the shelf. Endeavor Deep Sea. The first Endeavor, or not the first one, but the Endeavor Age of Sail was a super, super good game. I really enjoyed this game, so if you haven't tried this out, then try it out. I'm just going to show it to you real quick. You move around the board, there's a bunch of interaction in the game, and you basically have these cubes that you move up, you build buildings, and you unlock better and better actions throughout the game when you spread out on the map. And the buildings also give you stuff that you can do. It's super fun. Really, really enjoyed that game. And this game is looks very different, but has a lot of similarities from what I've heard. But it's I'm really excited to play this game. It seems like it both have like scenarios and maybe a campaign mode as well. Haven't tried it, but I'm excited to try it. I think it's gonna be a blast, and from or like as you can see, 8.2 and already up at rank 355. It seems like a great game. And weight 2.87. I should probably get this to the table as soon as possible. Maybe this weekend actually, because I will be the one picking the game. Next game is another heavy game, 4.68 out of 5. Inventions by Vital Lacerda that made a lot of great games, and the art is by Ion O'Toole. That's like he just has awesome art. And as you can see, here's a list of a bunch of the games that he made, and I really enjoy a lot of them. I own a lot of them. I think you can see one back here, Kanban. There. I haven't gotten it to the table, and I will probably not get it to the table in a while. But and that's mostly because I have other games that I want to try before this. It seems really heavy. It's probably very good once you know it, but it feels like the rules are going to be difficult to go through. If you taught it to someone, is it that hard? Like if you know the rule book, is it a difficult game to play? Is the 4.68 rating accurate? We're gonna go to the next game, Men-Nefer, another game that I received recently. I haven't got it to the table yet, but this is also a game that seems well received, and I'm excited to try it. It's the designer made some games that I've tried that, and it seems like he's just making better and better games. So the first game that I tried was Bituku, which was pretty good. It's highly rated, but I don't think it was like super good. It was good. And another game that he made was Sabika that I also played. The rules was kind of difficult, but the game was fun. It was almost a super good game. There was some things lacking in it. I think it wasn't like perfectly balanced with like how good or like how fun it was to take the different types of actions. But I would recommend it, or both of these games I would actually recommend you to try out. But anyways, Men-Nefer, excited to try that out. It looks like a board that has a bunch of stuff going on. And I usually enjoy this when you have like your own, like the own board with a lot of stuff happening. Temples that you can build and stuff. Yeah. It looks fun, just out of the pictures. That's what I know about it, not much more. Next game, I also own this game. It's in my shelf. Haven't tried it yet. Sankoré, The Pride of Mansa Musa. It's best at 3 players. That most of these games that are a little bit more on the heavy side seems to be best at lower player counts. And I mean, that's usually how it is. Also, 4.15 in rating and quite a long playing time. And usually, I don't know if you agree with me, but usually when someone's like when this BGG or the box says 150 to 180 minutes, it's usually at least half an hour more than that, maybe an hour more than that. And especially the first time you play it, it can be even more. Yeah, also art by Ian O'Toole, so great art. And Fabio Lopiano has made some great games and some games that I think are like not as good. So if I'm just gonna go through some of the best games from what I think that he made, it's Kalimala, great. Ragusa, okay. Merv, great. Zapotec, haven't tried but heard that it's not that good. Autobahn, okay, I would say. Three-Ring Circus, haven't tried. Sankoré, haven't tried. Kalimala, I backed it, so I'm getting it, the second edition. Shackleton, really want to try. Also with one of another designer that I really enjoy games of, Nestore, so excited for that. Also backed Baghdad, the City of Peace. And the rest of the games, I don't know anything about. But look into his games. He makes great games. If you like Euros, then you should, you should try some of his games. And probably this one as well. I heard that the rules are really heavy, but it's once you play it, it's really good. Heard it from Board Game Co. If you ever look into his site, he makes great videos as well as I do. Yeah. Next game, SETI. I got this in the mailbox yesterday, and from Oscar, a guy from Sweden. So thank you for that, Oscar, for selling it to me. We sold games back and forth to each other. He also likes a lot of good games, it seems like, but sold SETI, and I think it was because some of his friends already own it. So almost in the top 100 of all games on BGG. I know my friends that I usually play with, they've tried it and they enjoyed it. So I thought, like, why not? I'm just going to buy it and hope that it's going to be as good as a lot of the people that I've heard said. I know, like, a lot of times I say to my friends that I don't really enjoy the sci-fi theme, but a lot of the games that has the sci-fi theme are really good. So this is probably going to be one of those as well. Next game, Daitoshi, Dani Garcia, again, Windmill Valley and Barcelona. So he has games that I haven't tried, and I was kind of afraid of trying them because he's a new designer to me. But this game caught my interest, and I don't know much about the game other than what you can see on the pictures. So I'm just going to try it out. I thought it looked cool. Don't know much more about it. Foundations of Metropolis. So there was a game, Foundations of Rome, that had this like huge box or Kickstarter edition. So you can see the box here, the cat fit in it. This is not my game. Thank you, David Landon, for sharing this on BGG so I can show it to people. So you can see it's huge and it has all these great pieces, but it's a fairly light game. And I mean, let's see, yes, almost the same weight. But this is supposed to be just like this, almost the same game, but it's way cheaper because the big box cost you around 2,500 Swedish crowns, which is $250 ish. And yeah, you build stuff in it, and you puzzle and build. It seems fun. I will try to get my hands on it and play it. Probably gonna be able to play it with my girlfriend, I'm guessing, because it says best on 2 to 3, so we usually play at 2. Next game is Fromage, and this is just, it looks really cute. It's I think it's currently on Kickstarter with some either a standalone game that comes with it or expansion, or I'm not sure, something like that. I haven't looked into it and I'm not gonna back it because I haven't tried this one and I kind of want to try it first. But it's a game about cheese, it seems like. It seems to be a lighter game, and you know, I'm just curious to try it out. Don't know if it's going to be good. I've tried some of the games out of this designer that are fun. So yeah, if you tried it, let me know what you think about it. Then we have Harmonies, a game that was very well received by a lot of people. It's a lighter game, and it seems like these games with like animals and forest stuff tend to be popular within the lighter games section, like Wingspan and this game, and what else do we have? Forest Shuffle and games like that. This is also like a puzzle game where you complete goals and you score points. Haven't tried it. I actually owned it, but I sold it because I wasn't able to bring it back home. So I will try to get my hands on it again. It seems to be a great family game. Rank 14 in the family category. Next game. Intarsia. A game of Michael Kiesling that also made the game that we went through earlier. Oh, he also made 6 Nimt, or maybe just expansions. I don't know. If you haven't tried it, you should try it. It's good. Asara is also like a hidden gem. You should try that one. I'm gonna see what else he has. Azul, great game. Probably all of the Azuls, but I haven't played them all. Let's see what else he has here. Coal Baron, also a good game. Cusco, pretty good. Heaven and Ale, love that game. If you haven't tried it, try it. It's super good. Yeah, just fell into this. Maharaja, not that good. Disappointed in that game. It's not the worst, but it's not good either. Mexica, decent. The Palaces of Carrera, I haven't tried the new version, but I think it was pretty fun. Paris wasn't that good either. Do we have any other games here that I've tried? Tikal, love that game. Play it with your family and your friends. It's just fun. It's pretty easy as well. Vikings, tried it. It was okay. Yeah, seems that that's the games that he made. And he also makes a lot of games along with Wolfgang. Yeah. Another great designer. Both of them are good. Anyways, don't know much about this game. It seems to be on the easier side. It seems to be a puzzle game out of some type. It looks pretty cool. I mean, the components look nice. let's go to the next game. Sorry if I like space out and talk about a bunch of different things, but that's just what I do. Hope you enjoy that anyways. Rayas of the Ganges. I'm just like, this is the cards and karma. So this is a card game of Rayas. And I really, really, really enjoy Rayas. But, and also the, what's that game called? There's another Rayas game. Let's see. Rayas. Yeah, the Dice Charmers. Rayas the Dice game. This was actually better than I thought. So if you haven't tried this one, then try it if you want like an easier version of Rayas. It's still really complex. You have to think about all the combos and stuff, but it was fun. Recommend that game. This game I just want to try because it's Rayas and I enjoy Rayas. So this might be good, might not be good. Got no clue. It seems like it's like somewhere in the middle. Next game, Shackleton, a game that I talked a little bit about earlier from Fabio Lopiano and Estore. It seems like this is just climbing up people's lists, and it's just a game that I eventually will play. I got no clue what the game is about or what you do in the game, but it seems complex, and it's probably going to be good. Nestore, just to shine a little light on him. Newton, one of my favorite games. Try it if you haven't tried it. I really enjoy it. It's not for everyone, but I think it's great. Darwin's Journey, also a good game. Super Mundi, I've backed, haven't received it yet. As I said earlier, Baghdad, the same thing. And yeah. Try out his games. They're good. Not all of them, obviously, but a lot of them. Then we have Skull Queen. Got no clue why this is on my list, but it is. I enjoyed Skull King, where you take... it's a card game, and you take tricks. And different cards have different special abilities. And don't know anything about this, really. It just seems like it's some type of... or like almost the same kind of game. Maybe it is the same. No, it should be re-implemented then. Got no clue. It might be off my list later. Spectacular, the next game on this list. Best at 2 players. And it has a low player count, or weight, I mean. You can play it up to 6 players, but it seems like people don't enjoy that. And I don't know if this game is good. They made some other games that were pretty good. Not the best, but they were pretty good. Revive, really good game. And Santa Maria was the first game that I played from them, which was really good at the time when I played it. But now I wouldn't say it's that good anymore. And some of the other games I haven't looked into because they don't seem that good. This might be good, might not be good. But again, it's a game with animals and stuff, so it's probably like it should be popular, shouldn't it? What do you think about like all the animal games that come out? Like, is that a theme that you easily catches your eye? And is there something with animals that we just like? Let me know, because I don't. Another game with random designers for me. Never heard of them. And Rolla. Never heard of him as him either. And why did I put this game on my list? Because, you know, the box looks cool. And I don't know, there's just something with the board and stuff that drags me in. No clue if this is a good game. It's probably not going to be that good, if I would guess. Like, usually, this is harsh, but usually newer designers, you can usually tell, even if they make a good game, there's something that's going to miss out in the game. Or there's something that's going to be a bit off, or maybe not as polished or balanced as with the better designers. And even the better, or like the more experienced designers, they mess up as well. But I would say, in general, I tend to stay away from games that has designers that haven't made a good game previously. Although, with that said, if it's well received, then I'm glad to try it. So this will probably be a game like that I will probably try. And then we have Wondrous Creatures. Don't know anything about this, but it is another games with animals and stuff. On the lighter side, not sure if it's going to be good or not. Oh, maybe it's not that light. I thought it would be light, but it actually says 3.03, so it's not. It's more like the medium. Yeah, anyways, seems well received, 8.1 rating. Then we have Wingspan, and I don't know, it's just like something with the dragons that I want to try out. It's probably going to be much the same as Wingspan, and then there's also the fish game. I don't remember the name of it now. Is it like Fish Span something? So from what I've heard, it's a lot of the same mechanics, and I think this was made out of some fan version to begin with, wasn't it? Not sure. It's a standalone game, anyways, of Wingspan. So seems like it's pretty popular as well. Almost in the top 100. And yeah. Then we have not the last game on the list, but one of the last games on the list. So this game is Explorers of Navoria, and there was a person commenting on my Facebook post in my recent video that I made, saying that this was a game that she really enjoyed. So I put it on my list because I thought the art and the style of the games looked really nice. Very bright colors and cartoonish, but seems like there's also a good game in there. I'm not sure, like I haven't seen it in any stores yet that I know of, but it's probably out there. So yeah, and I've never heard about the designer either. So yeah, got no clue if it's gonna be good or not, but I'm looking into it. The next game is a game that says it came out in 2024, but actually isn't. So this might be cheating, or like at least not to me. I backed this game and haven't received it yet. So I think this will be a 2025 game. A game that will be a new version of Gents. That this game, Gents, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I think this is a hidden gem as well. Like I really enjoy this game. It's you have to be there's like time management and area control, and there's cards that you have to fulfill to score, and you recruit workers, and when you use the workers you spend time and so on. You build stuff out on the board, and different actions cost time, and the time you put up here on this list, or anyways, never mind, down here with these time tokens. And when you run out of time, you can't do anything more on your turn. This is Gents, so Epos is a new Gents game, and since I enjoyed the last one a lot, I hope that this will be great. So I backed it. I haven't received it, but it looks very similar. Just looking at the pictures here. Hopefully it's going to be a great game. As I said, the first version of the game was super good, so I hope this is good as well. That's it for today's video. It's going to be around 30 minutes long. That was way longer than I expected, but I tend to talk a lot, so maybe I should think about that and talk less and listen more, but I don't know what to listen to because there's no one talking to me. It's just my own voice over and over again. Yeah, that's it. If you enjoyed the video and stuck with me until the end of the video, that's right now. Thanks for that. I really enjoy that because the more you view, the happier I get. So push the like button if you enjoyed the video, or put a thumbs down if you didn't like it, but I will be sad if you do so. Rather push the subscribe button, and then maybe next time I will do better. Or put a comment in saying what I should do or shouldn't do, or if there's anything that you want me to look into, because I really need, like, I want to hear from you, because I come up with my own ideas, but I don't even know if anyone enjoys looking at them. And I'm actually making this video not that much for myself, but more for the people that are viewing it. So I like to just inspire and show off games that I played or whatever, you know. I thought, like, why not? Like, when I have this hobby and all these interests, like, why not post stuff about it, and then maybe someone will be inspired and try stuff, or stay away from stuff, or, you know, find out that this is not for them or this is for them. Yeah, that's it for today. Until next time, take care. Bye.